Well, welcome everyone to the Monday morning Mailbox Power Mastermind call and the first of 2024. You completed another year and we are about to launch into the best year of all of your Mailbox Power careers, or at least that's our goal and our wish for all of you. I hope you had an amazing holiday season, whatever holiday you celebrate. And I hope that you're ready to kick off 2024 with a bang. I'd love to talk about wins for a few minutes, but then I want to talk about the new birthday membership and what that means and how people are going to use it. So were there any wins over the holidays, that Mailbox Power wins, that people want to share? Brian.
I'm going to chalk it up to Mailbox Power. I bought a kerosene heater off a marketplace, went to pick it up, started having conversation about finances somehow with this guy. I says, okay, he could be a good prospect for my business. So I mailed him something, not in Mailbox Power, but just some stuff I mail out, followed up, tried to set an appointment. He's had some heart issues. Delayed the appointment here and there. And then I says, I'm just going to log in and send him a get well card. So I did that. And then when I called to confirm the appointment, the latest one we had set up, he goes, yeah, hey, thanks for that card. I'll see you Friday. So
nice. It does work.
Yep.
Andrea.
Happy New Year to everyone. I did have a win over the holidays of someone who I had sent a card to, and several periodically, and a business person, and she always acknowledged him and yada yada. And all of a sudden I'm sitting with her and she says, she was talking about sending somebody something, and I said, hey, let's just go on my account and let's see what we might send. And she said, oh, I could do that. And she sat there and signed up.
Nice.
And this had gone on for over a year that, I've known her, we've had interactions, and never anything. She'd acknowledge when she'd get a card, but that was the extent of it. And then just out of the clear blue skies. So the reason I'm sharing this is for those of that might be newer and wonder why to stay in touch. Yep. Just stay in touch. And the seasoned ones know this, but it just does pay. And not to be pushy. I didn't even ask. I had asked originally, and she didn't see the value, but when she was ready, she did it. Thank you for allowing me to share.
So Andrea, I want to bring up another point though that you just said. It is about staying in touch, but had you, prior to that discussion, showed her the system and what she could send?
No, because she wasn't interested. When she had originally got cards for me and I shared what, she said, no, I don't do anything like that. So I just kind of let it drop.
Awesome. I just wanted to bring up the point that I too have had people like that, and they aren't interested until they see everything that it's capable of. So what I'm going to suggest in the new year, and I need to do this more also, is that when somebody says I'm not interested, ask them if they have 5 or 10 minutes so that you can show them what the capabilities of the system are, so that when they meet somebody that it is good for, they can then better talk about what you offer. It takes the pressure off of them.
Right.
But if me had done that earlier with some of mine also, they might have become clients earlier, or they might have referred people to you because they would have seen like the ornaments or something and said, oh my God, I know somebody who does that every year. Let me put you in touch with them.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that extra bunch. Thank you.
It triggered something in me when you were saying that. I'm like, I gotta do that more often. Take people to the museum. Take people to the museum. Lulu.
So I went to my Friday networking thing, and it was really cool because I had one of my customers was there. I hadn't seen him for a little bit, but I do keep in touch. And he's like, you know what? I have to tell you, Mailbox Power is the best thing we did for our business in 2023. And our customers love it. And we're ready to, they're at the pro level. And he says, we're ready to move up. That's how much more engaged we are. And then so it was a speed networking activity on Friday. And I actually sat in front of an insurance guy. And he was telling me about what he does. I said, you're with US Health Advisors. And he says, yeah. He says, gave the guy's name. And I'm like, oh, well, he's my customer. What's your name? And he told me his name. I said, you're in my network. So I actually met somebody that I never even signed up. So
Nice.
That kind of leads into a question that I have for when we get our discussion going.
Awesome.
Yeah. But anyway, it was just fun.
Yep. Kimberly.
I had a Zoom with a friend yesterday, and she was telling me how much she loved her New Year's card. And somehow we got on the subject of, she goes, you know, she's in real estate. She goes, I'm not good at following up at all. And I said, oh, I may have something to help you. And she goes, well, what is it? And I said, let's schedule an appointment. She goes, what is it? And I said, let's schedule an appointment. This is just check-in. I said, you need to see this. This is a whole thing. So she set an appointment for Wednesday at 1:30, and I'm so excited. And she goes, hey, can I bring another realtor to the Zoom? I'm like, yes. And again, my whole idea with her is say, look, Glow, I'm just planting a seed. This may not be for you, but you may know somebody that this is just right for. So let's dive in. So
awesome. Especially since she's in real estate and already invited somebody to come with her. I love it, Kimberly. Teresa.
Kimberly actually spoke on it. Brenda, when you were talking about what Andrea brought up, and that is, 5 to 10 minutes to show you what the power of the system is, because it may not be right for that person, but it might be right for someone that they might know.
Yep, exactly. Awesome. Well, and go ahead, Kimberly.
I just want to say the New Year's cards worked so well. I'm so glad that I just bypassed Christmas, because right now I'm getting calls and text messages. Oh my gosh, this is a great card. So thank you so much for that tip. It really, really cut through the noise.
Awesome. Thank you, Kimberly. I'm trying to remember. I was going to say
You had
something.
your own?
I know something that Kimberly or Teresa said. I'll come back to it, I'm sure. Oh, I know. So over the holidays, remember I talked about when somebody, I don't always do this, but occasionally I'll run an order through our account if people are only going to do it for the holidays. And I told you all that I had done that with a real estate agent that I had met in a real estate Facebook group. Well, that real estate agent emailed me and said, we have had such great response, and we have not had that kind of response with the tool we're currently using. So I want to meet with you and find out what you guys can do. And we have that meeting this week. So sometimes it's okay to do that. It's a lot of work, and make sure that you, again, get paid for you doing it for them. So charge them more than what you're paying, because your time is valuable. But sometimes those can lead, I don't know if it'll lead to a customer, but it's sounding pretty encouraging at this point. And of course, I sent them what they sent all their customers, so they got to see it.
Yep. That's good.
So with that, if there aren't any other wins, I'd like to talk about our new birthday membership and the new announcements that were made. Marie.
Well, I just wanted to ask a question about what you were just talking about. Can you share with us what you sent on her behalf?
So I showed her several things. It was a real estate group, and they said, I'm looking for gifts in the $10 to $15 range, just nice gifts to send out. And I gave her several ideas. The pizza cutter was one of them, and that's what they chose to send. I think I showed 3 different options to them in their budget. And they chose the pizza cutter and a card. And then, of course, I sent them the pizza cutter and card to them saying, thank you so much for your business over the holidays to send out to your clients. And I guess they got a lot of positive response from the pizza cutters. So
Yay.
I was excited about that.
Awesome.
So the new version 4.0 of or 4.1 of Mailbox Power, which now gives you your count of how many birthdays you're celebrating, the new dashboard, the new birthday membership. Those are what we want to talk about today because it's a brand new tool that you have. Does anybody have any questions, or has anybody already gone out and shared the birthday membership and had some signups?
I have a question.
Sure.
So they can only install a birthday automation,
Correct.
but do they have to? Like if because I have somebody who wants to really just send out thank you cards. Can
No.
they use those? So it doesn't matter. It's just that if they want to do any automation, it can only be a birthday automation.
Correct.
And only an automation that's pre-done by Mailbox Power, or can they do their own?
Their own. I believe. I haven't, because I don't have a birthday membership, but it's you can go create as many birthday automations as you want. So I'm assuming you can create from scratch, go build your own project.
Okay.
I have not asked that question, but they did say unlimited birthday automation. So I believe I don't even have one that's birthday only membership to kind of show somebody, but I believe that instead of seeing all of the automation types when you go into create, you're only going to see birthday and
Oh.
everything else is going to be grayed out, sort of like with
Got it.
the pro versus executive and the dynamic QR code or the daisy chaining the automations. I'm sure it probably says, are you looking for these other automations? Then upgrade to pro.
Got it.
Is what
Okay.
I'm assuming, but I have not seen a birthday membership yet.
Got it. That makes sense.
But they can send one-off cards. It's not the best use of people's times, but if they're only sending a few and they want to use the system for it, yes, they can.
Nice. Okay.
Any other questions about the birthday membership? Nanette.
I've been out of the loop dealing with family issues for the last month or so. And so today's the first time back in a while.
Welcome.
Thank you. Always good to be here. So how much is the birthday membership?
It is $29. You have a link. It is only available through affiliates. Nobody will see that membership on the regular Mailbox Power site. So very much like your 90-day memberships, the only way somebody can take advantage of that is through an affiliate link, and they will be prompted before they sign up for the birthday to say you click on yes, birthday, I want it, or join now. And the next page is all about upgrading to pro and everything they'll get and the value of the pro versus it's only $50 more.
okay. For some small businesses, as you know, $29 a month is still a chunk of change. But I like the fact that they're realizing that there are some people that only need birthdays. But as Lulu was talking about, they could also do thank you cards.
They can do whatever they want with the system. They just can only do birthday automations. So
Got
they
it.
would have to do a one-off. I mean, they can go find a design in the design catalog, but they would have to send them one at a time, add to the cart, add the recipient. They could not do it as an automation with a link to an address book that would automatically send it. So you still have the addresses, the links to the address books, so you could go find them that way, but it's a manual process other than birthday automations.
Okay, thank you.
And Nanette, I want to bring up a point. You said a lot of small businesses, $29 is a lot. When we have that type of mentality, we have a hard time sharing Mailbox Power and signing people up, because $29 is not a lot. $29 is pennies. And trust me, I know, because Mike and I have been there, where we thought $29, $39 was a lot of money for a business. And then we went to multiple seminars of what top successful businesses are doing and what they are spending. And we had this like huge aha moment, like, oh my God, ours is like pennies compared to other systems that are out there that do the same thing. They have to have a CRM. Most CRMs cost money. They have to have a cell phone. If they don't have a storefront, they're still paying for desk space in their house or something. I mean, there's expenses to having a business, and anybody that thinks $30 is too much, you're talking to the wrong people.
Yeah.
It really is about a mindset. If you've got a
Mhm.
small mindset where you think $29, $59, $69 is going to break your business, then you're never going to be really successful at what you're doing, because you need to increase that and understand that if you're going to make money, you need to spend money. And I know Casey has talked about that repeatedly on several of the calls he used to host. So really for us, it really was a shift in mindset and making us understand that we really do need to increase our mind space, I guess, and give it room to understand that we need to have people understand that $200 even for a platform is not a lot of money.
It's pennies.
It's
Yeah,
pennies.
it really is. And so I just want to challenge all of you to think differently. I don't know if this is I don't know if this is the case, Nanette, because I know where you tend to network. And I know where I used to tend to network and where I network now. And this is just my experience. Take it for what it's worth. Free and low cost networking brings those people who think 29 and 79 and 199 are way too much for their business. They are looking for the cheapest, quickest answer to their problems, which is not truly the answer to their problems. And the minute I started going to networking that you had to pay for, people have more of a vested interest in their business and are willing to spend money to make money. Just been especially here in Colorado Springs, it's been my experience.
And what's funny is Brenda was where you're at, with the free networking groups. And I told her, why don't you go to a BNI? And she says, because it costs a lot of money. And I said, well, it costs money because businesses are spending money to be able to network. So maybe that's where we need to be. And she was reluctant to go, but we finally made the paid the expense for the BNI, and business really started growing after that. So, and I think Andrea can vouch for that too, because it
can.
really is about getting in association with people that aren't afraid to spend money to make money.
Yep. And I can tell you from my experience, and Lulu can talk and so can Andrea, but every single year I have more than 10 times my investment with what I've made. And for me to make at least 10 times what I put into it is worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Marie.
Oh, you're muted.
Thanks. I just wanted to say something about the fact that birthday new birthday account can be used for other types of cards. I really do think it's important to mention that, certainly to certain people. I immediately after last Wednesday's call sent out an email to the customers that I have who had canceled when it went to $79. And my subject line was, I immediately thought of you. And I said, it was just announced that we have this account. Now I'm going to put this verbiage in the chat in just a second. I tried to copy the whole email just to use as a guide if any of you are interested, but chat won't let me do that. They won't let me put the whole email in. It says it's too long. But this is,
Save it as a file and attach it as a file. Maybe that'll work.
I'm not sure I know how to do that, Michael. I'm not as brilliant as you are. I'll put in this particular paragraph because, sorry, because I wanted to get that point across. So I'll just share it with you and then I'll put it in the chat. I put this account is being marketed first and foremost for birthday cards because it has an automation feature that enables you to load your contacts and their birth dates, and the system sends out personalized birthday cards automatically. Set it and forget it. What a time saver. Plus, you'll never forget a birthday again. And in addition to sending birthday cards automatically, you can send any other type of card individually. It also has a feature for collecting mailing addresses. So I just really, I think it's important because
Yes.
some people are not going to get birthday marketing.
Yep.
But they would like a smaller account to send individual cards. And I think once they get the account, we could have an email campaign educating them about the importance of birthday marketing. So that's my 2 cents.
No, I
love
love
that.
it, Marie. Love
Love
it.
it. And we can, so we can reactivate people who have dropped off.
Yeah.
And they'll just go in and they'll be shown a choice, or when they go to
I believe so. I don't know, Lulu. I know that they said on the call that people who have dropped off can come on a birthday membership. They also said, Mike, click on ours real quick, go to account and memberships. I also know that they said people can downgrade. So if somebody is really not happy with the 79 right now and they're really don't feel like they're getting the value out of it, that they can, where'd the cursor go? Hold on, I'm going to check something real quick.
Okay.
Yes, when you hit change membership, or if somebody has an account, activate, it'll say birthday 29 and they can downgrade to the birthday, or they can change to one of the other levels. So it is there.
Okay.
Marie,
Okay.
did you have more?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. Did you? Oh, yes, she
Yeah.
put it in the chat. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you,
good.
Marie.
Great.
You're welcome.
Andrea, did you have something else?
I just wanted to, because I was late getting on the meeting on last Wednesday. Can they also buy gifts or just limited to cards?
Nope, cards or gifts also. They can use any part of the system with the exception of they can't do anything but birthday automations.
Right, okay. Thank you.
Yep. But they pay retail. So you will see, if you remember, if you've been around for a while, there used to be 3 prices on the website. And it used to say light, pro, and executive. Now it says retail, pro, and executive. And retail is what the birthday membership pays for everything, which is quite a bit more. But if you're not sending that much, then it might make sense. Suzanne.
Hey, good morning. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, I was thrilled when the birthday thing came up, mainly because I have just personal friends who don't have businesses. And I have this one friend who said, I keep forgetting people's birthdays. And she signed up for Mailbox Power, but never did anything because it was like, too much, too overwhelming, whatever. And so I sent her this and she's thrilled. She's like, oh yeah, because this way she won't forget a birthday. I even told her I'd help her set it up because she's not that techie. So, I think it's really worth it. And I was also going to mention about the pricing, but you've covered that, Brenda. But yeah, I think the birthday's good. And I have several customers who have fallen off that I am going to be sending something similar out that Marie had. So I think that's a good thing.
I wanted to say too, I did some math. So if you take 29 and you signed up 10 memberships a month, that's 290 times 12, and then multiply times 40%, which most of you know, I think everybody here is on the 40%. Some might be on the 20, but if you're doing the 40%, you realize that by the end of the year, that's $1,392 a month in residual income. So spend a year to build, even if it was just 10. Now I want you to think even bigger, because think of if it was 10 pro or 10 executive, what that number would be at the end of the year versus a birthday. So now is the time. I truly believe now is the time to kickstart your business and really take advantage of everything that Mailbox Power has to offer as an affiliate. Mike.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the platform to ask this question, but I've got a technical question. I'm trying to figure out on the birthdays how to separate out. I've got the basic campaign, but I would like to be able to automate boxes and other things too. And it's actually, I'm just trying to figure out within the system, how I can do both of those. Like I've got one system where I got 2 birthdays in there, and one of them I'd like to do a lot bigger box, but I guess I'm just trying to figure out how to do that.
So, I'll give you the quick version, and then, I believe I have a video out there, or you can reach out, go to Life's Real Currency. We offer training on the system. Brian has been taking advantage of that lately. There is a charge, but we can help you with that. But basically what you're going to do, Mike, is you're going to create 1, 2, 3 groups, whatever it is. Birthday with brownies, birthday with a box, or a larger box. And I always start with the birthday card, and it's always the same birthday card, and I duplicate the automation. So you'll have 3 copies of the automation, and then I change the names to birthday with brownies or whatever, and then birthday with larger gifts, or for A, B, and C clients, whatever. And then I go in and put those gifts in, and then I attach the groups to it and make sure you have 3 different groups. So that's the short version of it. If that doesn't make sense, go book a call, and we'd be glad to train or to help you or give you a quote on what it would be for us to set it up for you. Lulu.
Thank you.
I know we're running out of time, but I am just curious about the new affiliate program because the insurance guy that I talked to who said they're ready to move up, he said, I got an email that I could be an affiliate. Like, what's that all about? So is the influencer program, did that go away or what? Do we know what's happening with all of that?
There still is an influencer. It still is only 20%. But before it used to be you had to fill out this big long survey, how many customers you have, who you serve. They were trying to gather some data. And either they'd gathered all the data they wanted or it was too clunky and they weren't getting the signups they wanted. So they went back to the old method of just become an affiliate, fill out your social or EIN, all of that. And you're immediately an affiliate with your unique link. Because I know a lot of times it went to spam. And I know Wendy was getting a lot of emails, phone calls, text messages, help me. We're not getting the emails, so they probably just wanted to go back to simple.
Good. Okay.
FYI, on a birthday membership, they will be able to hit the button to become an affiliate, but they will not earn commissions because you must be a pro or an executive member in order to earn commissions with Mailbox Power. So I did ask that question the other day because I had somebody who would like to step into it and get up to the executive and ask the question about being an affiliate on the birthday. And yes, you can, but basically it doesn't make sense because you're not going to earn any commissions.
But if somebody did that and they signed somebody up and they're under me, let's say, do I get anything and they don't? Or how does that work? Or do we have to ask that question?
You'd need to ask that question, Lulu. That's why I would not even let a birthday membership know about the affiliate program. Now they may see it over, if they're going through the menus, they may see it, might end up doing that. But it breaks the chain. We're not network marketing. So the minute somebody is not earning commissions in your downline. So let's say I had signed up Lulu and Lulu decided to quit for some reason, for a period of time, whatever, and she had a whole bunch of people signed up underneath her. It breaks the chain and I lose commissions on everybody. So you don't want to lose people. So don't sign people up that it doesn't make sense to be an affiliate. Let them be a referral partner for you and love on them with gifts, gift cards, lunch, whatever, instead of signing them up as an affiliate. We really, especially with the new program, the way it is, it's meant for somebody who wants to be a salesperson and go out and sell this system, or has a huge network that they can do a presentation and put a slide up and a whole bunch of people sign up just because that influencer said, I like this system.
Got it.
That's what it's meant for.
The other thing to think about the birthday membership is a personal membership. Basically, that's what it's designed for, is designed to be able to let you send birthday cards, thank you cards, just somebody that may not necessarily be in business, but wants an account, be able to send cards online, and just consider it a personal account.
And
perfect.
I personally, other than if it's a past customer, am not going to talk about the birthday membership first step. My first step is always going to be talking about the pro and executive. And then when somebody says, wow, that's just out of my price range, or I'm getting pushback. Well, we do have a $29 birthday membership. You lose a lot of the features that are available with the other memberships, but it's a place to start. Or if I know it's a brand new business that is not going to send a lot, because they don't have customers yet and they don't want to market with the system, or a coach or somebody that only wants to take on 10 clients a year. That might be a good membership for them. Yes, they're going to pay more for gifts, but the difference between a 29 and 79, the gifts, if they're only have 10 customers, they probably aren't going to make up the difference to make it worthwhile to be a pro, if that makes sense.
Yeah, if they're paying $29, they're probably not sending a lot of gifts anyway.
Right.
So,
Right.
sort of moot.
Suzanne, last question, and then we'll wrap it up and we'll see you all next week.
Right, just a comment. I have 2 customers who cancel a membership and only open it up whenever they have something special they want to do, like Christmas cards or whatever. And I am going to be suggesting to them, because they said they didn't want to spend $80 a month because they don't send out that many cards, And so I'm going to suggest they do the birthday account. And then when Christmas comes, they can switch and go to pro, and then they can go back to birthday.
Yep.
So I hope that will work.
That's another great way to use the birthday membership. And next week, we will talk a little bit more about this because we didn't get into the 1K and the 10K club that are now available, the awards, and, what you can do to help get yourself there and get the company to 1 million birthdays celebrated this coming year. So with that, I hope you all have a fabulous week, and we will see you next Monday, bright and early for us, because we'll be in Vegas. So have a great week, everyone.
Thank you.
Hey, Brenda,
Bye.
Yes.
did you talk to them about Wednesday's affiliate meeting?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Good point, Neil. Every Wednesday now we are having an affiliate call with corporate. So it's no longer once a month. It's every single week. So make sure you're on every single Wednesday, because they're going to be doing training from corporate.
Nice.
Thank you, Neil.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me, Neil.
This same time?
Same time,
Same
8 a.m. Pacific.
Thanks. Bye. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.